And we got shirts. And these shirts are huge. I don't know, 7 feet tall. Damn thing goes down past my crotch. Just can't even see it. My thigh. I've never had a shirt this big in my life. Teespring rocks. I might just buy all my shirts from Teespring. Now you can too. Our masks. Large gentlemen such as myself and Big E, they don't fit great. But normal people probably fit just fine. Welcome to another pandemic bullshit session. And,
sorry, it's my dryer.
Smoke out the mask. Taking this thing off, it's hard to fucking hear.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, for any of our giant followers like us, I found a neat little workaround for these fucking masks. I thought these things were stupid when I first saw them, but little hangy lanyard bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got the little pull lock deal so that you can actually fit it over a giant head such as ours.
Yeah.
Because without it, the thing pulls my ears straight forward and barely hangs on. It's really tight. It's terrible. But I have a massive head, so I understand it. It's not necessarily their fault. So that's pandemic tip number 5. And this is a new dog.
Chipperoo. Chip, it's our newest DeathCraft style member. The Chipperoo. Yeah, there he is. Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt, but he was coming around here looking for some attention.
Oh, no. Just a quick tip with the masks, that's all.
That's a good thing, man. Those damn things are annoying as fuck, but everybody needs to wear them or we're never getting out of this. Please.
Yeah, they need to wear them and wash their hands would be nice.
Wash your damn hands. Stay 6 feet away from other people. Don't be fucking having big ass parties, for God's sakes. I don't want to be pandemic forever. I'd like the game.
With
at a table.
And not just digital avatars.
I mean, I'd like to get together so we can actually do some good crafting videos and not trash crafts or solo videos. And well, I mean, now that you got the video game videos, that'll give us a little more stuff there that you can handle. First one should be up now by the time we start recording this. So
yes, and more will be coming. I'm working through Knights of the Old Republic 2. The storyline is not the best. The ending is utterly atrocious, but the game mechanics are awesome compared to Knights of the Old Republic 1, with the amazing fucking game. Why they haven't made a new one, I'll never understand.
What was that new one? They made something. Didn't they made
the Old Republic, which was based around the same time as Knights of the Old Republic, so 5,000 years before Yavin.
Mm-hmm.
But they tried to make it to beat World of Warcraft, so it's an online game. It had neat aspects, like every character class you played had its own storyline and special missions, and it was really cool. But once you beat all of that, then you went to endgame World of Warcraft, where it's let's do 2 raids every fucking day, or PvP.
Was that awesome cinematic trailer that we watched forever?
Oh yeah,
no.
The best fucking video game cinematic trailers ever made by man.
Like better than the movies until we got Jon Favreau. Yeah.
Why the hell they didn't hire these sons of bitches to make TV shows, I'll never know, because people would still be watching them.
Yep.
I mean, yes, we have The Mandalorian now, and it only took 40 years. So
Dave Filoni and fucking goddamn Jon Favreau. I mean, Favreau's
Kings.
It's gold, baby.
Kings.
Yeah. Finally, the Star Wars that I need.
Come talk to us. You can hang out with us all you want. Give us little insights into The Mandalorian. Like, when the fuck is Sabine coming back? That'd be nice. So when I saw those damn Mando troops, there's some spoiler alert. We just watched the newest one, episode 3 of season 2.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw those damn Mandos come in, I was like, oh, is it? Is it her? Is it? And it wasn't. I wasn't disappointed, but Well, I was slightly, but it was okay because they had a cool character, and I love Katie Sackhoff. Ever since Battlestar Galactica, even though she turned out to be an angel, disappeared randomly. She's also gone Longmire, though. But
Oh yeah.
was a great episode. I love just seeing his dynamic with other Mandalorians and not necessarily the ones that are the same as him.
Well, I like it that they explained the whole cult thing, helmet on, helmet off, folk.
Right, and I'm wondering if he is Death Watch, or if she is, and she's just trying to manipulate him. If I remember correctly, in the cartoons, Bo-Katan was Death Watch.
Well, Death Watch took their helmets off. Remember?
Right. Oh, it was the way she said, "Oh, you're a child of the Watch" or whatever.
I didn't think. No, he's Death Watch because Death Watch they stole. Remember the guy that was Favreau played the voice for in there or whatever. It was Death Watch. He's the one that had the dark saber to start with, which was her saber.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. So
either way, it was awesome. I love to see the other style of Mandalorian helmet.
Well, I like how they've now linked it all through. You know, everything's tied together.
Right.
I mean, there's so many Easter eggs. These guys, I mean, from the fucking ice cream maker, from the first, I mean, that fucking ice cream maker shows up everywhere.
And even added in the second season, just pop up in the middle of a bar. It was fucking beautiful. There was one thing I wasn't 100% on, and that was the look of the crate dragon.
You didn't like the giant worm crate dragon thing?
It looked too much like a sandworm and not so much a giant fucking lizard monster.
I don't know. It was vicious.
Oh, it was vicious and
fucking
awesome.
Vicious. And, I mean, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it, I mean, for God's sakes, he takes it out with a bantha loaded with explosives. I mean,
as soon as I saw it,
if that's not an RPG moment, I don't know what is. That's an RPG solution. That's a solution that we're at the game. Just like, wait, give me a bantha. What for? I got an idea.
We have a bantha with a bunch of mining charges, right? Yeah. Didn't it just eat a bantha yesterday? Mm-hmm. Might still be hungry.
That's right.
And then, of course, the ridiculous taser rifle that was from the old Christmas special from years ago.
Holiday special, thank you very much.
Holiday special.
Life Day, not Christmas, Life Day.
Yes, the Wookiee Christmas holiday.
Mm-hmm. Holiday special, Life Day, yeah.
Star Wars Galaxies, which was an underrated game, I think. I really liked that game back in the day. It had interesting components to it, but instead of Christmas, they had the Wookiee Life Day. There's actually a company a group that made an emulator for Star Wars Galaxies. I know I'm getting off topic, but
you're all good.
It's something's cool. They basically went in. What happened with Star Wars Galaxies was the game was great, and then they did what they called the combat update, which basically took the game that was nothing like World of Warcraft and turned it into a cheap knockoff of World of Warcraft with Star Wars. And it ruined the game. Everyone fucking hated it. Everyone stopped playing it. Sony Online Entertainment went under, like, not that far past when it finally went under. So these guys got a hold of the old source code, what they could, and reprogrammed a server to run original Star Wars Galaxies, and they're programming up to the point where the combat upgrade showed up so that they don't do that. They want it in the best part. And one of the neat things is when Princess Leia passed, they actually set up a shrine on a special world that they programmed in just for her so that people would go visit. It's a little hologram of Princess Leia. I thought that was kind of neat.
Yep, I get you.
Where's that going? That was a great game.
Where was I going with that? Oh, well. Anyway, what else were we doing? Oh, yeah. Setting up the fabled DCD Discord channel.
Yes. We have an invite link up on our Facebook page.
Yoo-hoo! Come on down, folks.
We're this. I've never done this before. I'm used to the old days when you bought a 10-man Ventrilo server or some shit just to play video games. So, access to free voice chat servers for just click a button and you got one. It's a bit new. The link scout, it'll work for the first 100 people. When that link goes bad, I'll set up another link. I'm not limiting people. I just did it in case we find out some, scam group
some asshat
decides to use it as a VoIP setup or something. Don't need people finding out that they got scammed out of their life insurance or something and say, well, DeathCraftDungeon did it. No, none of us have the ability to do it. Let's just throw that out right now. We might be able to beat you up for your lunch money, but when it comes to tech shit, it's not going to happen. So the link is up, and we're setting up channel. We have channels set up. We'll be setting up different channels as it evolves. Come and share all your bullshit with us. We only really have one rule, and that's don't be a dick. Pretty much just don't be an asshole and you're fine. But, we don't really care if we disagree on most things. Just don't be an asshat about it. If you disagree with someone, you either talk to them privately about it or do what I do. Ignore it.
Yeah, because we're not going to tolerate shit. We'll just dump you.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with any political bullshit.
No political, no bigotry, no fucking hate speech in any direction. It's about gaming and fun,
right?
And that's it.
Joke around, show us your shit.
You want to be pissed off and debate about a Star Wars movie? Cool. You want to be pissed off and debate about a Star Wars movie because there was an Asian actress in it? Not cool. Alright?
There are other places to go to discuss such things.
Go to Twitter. Go to Twitter. Somebody will want to listen to your bullshit. It won't be me.
Because most of the time, they're bitching about shit that isn't the problem because everyone's going on about someone's gender or race when in fact they're just terrible actors.
It could be
I didn't like several of the characters because they couldn't act. It had nothing to do with what they looked like. It's just terrible.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, the whole Casino Planet thing. What the fuck was that even about?
Thank you, Ryan Johnson. I don't. You gave us Knives Out, but why you had to put your dick in the Star Wars movie? I don't know, but I don't want to go there. It's all good.
All right.
I don't want to be that guy. Well, I am that guy. I just don't want to be that guy publicly. I do have one thing about social media. I got my first Instagram dude hitting on me. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. To find out I am desirable to a fairly well attractive looking man, by the way, too. If I was of that orientation and not married, I might go that direction. This guy was all right.
When I was in high school, I would have had a problem with that because I was a kid. But now I just think, well, thank you. It's nice to hear something nice from someone.
Yep.
No, I don't want to do anything with you, but it's nice that you wanted to.
I mean, I get plenty of the Instagram scam artists and, come on to vidbang.com or whatever the hell it's going to be and all that. That's one thing. Or why you not marry me Russian bride, me Eastern Bloc, me looking for good man. It's like whatever. And that's just horrible bad. Yeah, it's horrible. It's a horrible syntax. They don't know grammar. English is not their first language. Which is all good. But this guy was like eloquent, and I'm like, he's pretty hot. I was like, all right.
This guy might change things for my way of thinking.
My wife ever kicks me to the curb. You never know, bro.
You and Diego.
That's right. Is he good with gaming? I mean, does he like the game?
He's like an Italian fellow. Just
matter of fact, he was. I believe he was Spanish. I believe, not Italian.
Well,
it wasn't Diego, but it was pretty close.
From that area, always has like the Zorro music playing in the background whenever he does the look.
Yeah, no, it wasn't any of that. But yeah, he was an attractive man. Just wanted to put it out there that I'm like, I felt pretty good about myself. That Dad's like, all right.
Just because you're straight doesn't mean you can't appreciate the fact that a gay dude said nice things to you. I see nothing wrong with that.
All right, I was into it. Anyway, on a subject that really actually doesn't matter either, but let's talk about what we're gonna try to do. The new plan is you do a short vid, I do a short vid, then we do a vid together. Right? That's the new plan. So we haven't decided what the upload's going to be. I think we're going to shoot for every month. You get at least those 3. If we can get more, we will. But we're going to try. We're going to shoot weekly, but we'll see. I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, it's just so difficult to get certain shit done these days.
Well, I'm scraping for cash and everything else going on, and it's just like, I don't know anymore, man.
It's just a lot of time and difficult. But
I like doing it, but it's hard to do it when we can't get together and do these vids. You know, this is the best we got doing this. Like, we'll probably do another craft and chat kind of thing, I think. And I know I asked who and they wanted sci-fi, so it was heard. So we're going to try to do some kind of sci-fi junk craft on one of these things. I'm going to do some game reviews for role-playing stuff and maybe some GM chats. Big John's going to do more of the pandemic playthroughs on different video games and that kind of thing. Plus,
preparing for Cyberpunk when it comes out.
Yeah.
Hopefully December 9th.
And maybe we can get some painting tutorial stuff going, since we now have a place where we can upload between and kind of work the video angles. That, and if we get some people signed up in the Discord, we'll run some fucking games. What the hell?
Yeah.
Fucking record that shit here like we're doing this, and we'll get 4 or 5 crazy yahoos out here, or more, whatever we can get on here, and do some killing pandemic style, I guess, on here.
Man, if they join up and happen to have DM questions or whatever, we've got spot for that. We're always happy to help out if we can.
Yeah, you can always hit us up on Facebook for that stuff too.
Yeah.
Or leave a comment on here.
Little spots in the D&D rules and in other gaming rules that can be confusingly written in their simplicity, where it seems like it should be this way, but it doesn't sound just right.
Right.
So it's nice to bounce it off people, just like certain spells that people misunderstand.
Sorry, if I look distracted, I'm looking down at the stupid thing when I'm trying to run it too. That's what's going on here.
It's all good. Yes, I'm gonna.
Well, I assume you knew. I meant for the people at home think I'm looking down at. I'm just trying to make sure this shit doesn't crash.
I'm engaging.
I like that.
Engaging in the process, as it were. I'm gonna do video game shit because I like video games.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to Cyberpunk. I hope it's not another Anthem, because Anthem was possibly the worst video game ever to release, at least in the past 5-10 years.
We're contemplating remotely building a modular 6-piece Necromunda game board. Each of us building 6 pieces so we can change in and out. So we're gonna come up with some parameters using the same base material, so they'll fit together. And
3x3 but 1 foot tiles.
Yeah.
So we'll be making the 9 tiles. They'll all just kind of mix and mash together, and then we'll try and figure out a way of setting up catwalks, maybe magnetic catwalks, so we just snap them into spots to give you the 3D terrain.
Yep.
The only downside to the Necromunda box.
We will be building out of junk too. This will be a junk build, people.
Well, yeah. Well, it's terrain. Paying for terrain is nice sometimes, but if you don't have to, why would you do it? I love the Sector Imperialis 40K terrain boxes. They are badass looking. I am not spending $200 for 3 feet worth of fucking plastic that I could probably make using some foam and, straws and shit. I mean, foam, straws, and vape cartridges looks kind of like a plasma reactor. And most of the shit you make, it's never like purchased stuff. It's just foam that you have somehow manipulated to look the way it's supposed to.
Usually beat the shit out of it.
Shit. Well, that too. Might be messy.
Oh, yeah.
Probably isn't overly safe to breathe in.
Oh, it'll be fun. Years and years of smoking, paint fumes. Come on, what the hell's that? What's some foam?
We don't just say craft or die for nothing. We are literally killing ourselves with foam and paint. Because, well, the only way to really get a good tip on a brush is to lick it.
Yeah, I think my wife's... I wonder if that pop-up thing just appeared on our screen of my wife texting me.
It's quite possible.
Guess we'll find out. If there's something blurred out at the top, you'll see what it is.
Probably a little love letter.
No, I fucked up and didn't do the Walmart order, and we may not be able to get it tomorrow because I didn't do it yet. So, no.
Yeah.
It was me being in trouble.
Oh, and people, by the way, I wasn't doing the two thing because of the love letter. This brush, I wasn't using it for painting. I was using it for dusting, so now I've got a bunch of dust in my mouth. If you leave minis sitting too long, they need to be dusted.
Sure they do. I mean,
find one.
No, they should. I mean, I can find you some that have grown their own fur over here.
I've cleaned some of the ones of yours that have their own fur.
Oh, there's lots of them.
They were just painted green.
There's lots of dirt and dust and everything here.
If I could have just sealed some of it, perfect nerdlings. No need for paint, just a little acrylic sealer on top. You got a nerdling, and it only took, 15 years?
Yeah, that's it, buddy. Yeah, that's
it. My new phone just decided to start talking to me, so you might hear that in the background.
That's all right.
I haven't figured out how to make it not turn on whenever I say things that it thinks sounds like "Hey Bixby."
I love it. Hey Bixby.
They don't make these things for people with my freakishly deep voice. Don't understand a fucking thing I say. It's like, "Hey Bixby," it'll be like, "Well, yes, I will find you the nearest taco stand." What the fuck are you talking about, Bixby? I'm sorry, John. I don't know where you can get men's pantyhose. Well, I wasn't looking for it. I asked what time The Mandalorian comes on. Jesus Christ.
Alrighty. So, we set up our plan. Talked to Mando. What do we got going on here soon? What do we got? Any movies coming out you want to see? That's all. Everything's all messed up with this pandemic shit. I'm looking forward to The Stand on CBS here in December.
Yeah, Star Trek Discovery Season 3 finally came out.
How is that? I haven't watched any of it.
It's not bad.
I haven't finished watching the first season either.
Well, there's time travel, and I won't ruin too much, but Discovery goes where no one's gone before, as in a century that Star Trek has never been done in. It comes out like the 29th, 31st century, something like that. So they have a super outdated ship, but things have happened, and perhaps their ship is destined to save the universe.
Who would have guessed?
Spoiler alert for anyone that really cares. All dilithium blew up, like, across the galaxy.
Why?
They call it the burn. That's what they're trying to find out, but every starship that used dilithium, maybe not all of it, but but the vast majority of dilithium just self-destructed, so most of Starfleet's ships were destroyed from reactor core breaches and shit.
That's pretty awesome.
And dilithium is now this, basically, you know, Waterworld, where they go to get, like, I'll trade you all this for dirt and water. They have an entire economy, like, black market built up where couriers do jobs just to get enough dilithium to do another job. And the main character, Michael, which some people find it odd that there's a female character named Michael. And at first, I was a bit off-put by it. But after a while, it just kind of works. It's fine. You know, nothing's getting shoved in your face. It's just, her name's Michael. Okay, that's the first time I can say Michael's hot, and it's fine. But she pops up on a planet by herself in the middle of this kind of bullshit and meets this guy whose name escapes me. But they become friends for a while as she's trying to find Discovery because she had to go ahead without them and they're following, but they don't know how long they're going to be because there's a fucking time warp type thing going on. Yeah, Star Trek is
right.
Stuff. But it's not bad. The only problem I have with the show is it's too much feelings.
A lot of feelings, huh?
There's a lot of, 1990s
Dawson's Creek
crime time sitcoms like, don't worry, we'll all be friends in the end. It's okay. I like you because I'm the upbeat redhead lady. So even though you're the person that started an intergalactic war, I'll be friends with you.
Nice.
But other than that, it's still Star Trek. It's just a little bit out there, and some of the things that happen are... I still like the other Star Treks better. And, The Next Generation, definitely my favorite. Deep Space Nine, after Sisko gets a ship, fantastic series. Because Captain Sisko's awesome when he's Captain Sisko and not just taking control of the hotel. And when he cuts his hair and just has the bald head with the goatee, he looks like a badass.
Goes back to Hawk mode.
Yes.
From Spencer
Which is
High.
funny, because there was apparently a big thing with him about being bald with a goatee as Captain Sisko, and everyone that acted with him said he didn't really feel like the captain until they allowed him to shave his head and just have a goatee, because he felt that the character needed that. And Avery Brooks is very, very into acting. If you ever watch The Captains, it's hysterical because he just starts talking and then starts singing. So Avery Brooks is a little bit off.
If you wanna know which captain of all Starfleet is the most like Gary Busey, Avery Brooks is your man. He is not quite Pet Judge Busey, but
Pet Justice.
But he is definitely.
Outside of Star Trek, when they interviewed him, now that he's older, he's definitely a little out there.
He ain't a little out there. Everything's jazz. It's all about jazz.
Oh, yeah. The best is when Shatner, when he was talking about him, and he goes, Avery Brooks, he just does things, just jazz things everywhere. It's hard to keep up with him sometimes, but he's very intelligent. And Captain Sisko definitely did some shit that I was behind. It wasn't just, I am Captain Picard and I am the paragon of Starfleet, and if you piss me off, then all hands battle stations. No. Avery Brooks once stripped the atmosphere from a rebel planet because the guy that he was chasing pissed him off. By just dropping torpedoes with trilithium resin or some crazy shit like that to cook the planet's atmosphere off, because if he didn't, this guy was going to start a bigger war between Starfleet and the Cardassians. So he exterminatus a planet, and any captain that will exterminatus a planet, it's a good captain in my boat.
I'm in.
But that's my Star Trek rant.
All right, so Star Trek rant, but Discovery is Good.
Discovery's good. It's worth watching. I like it a lot. Most of the characters are great. The captains, because the story isn't revolving around a captain this time, so it has different captains from time to time. The first captain, he's good, but there's interesting twists. Then they bring in Captain Pike, played by Anson Mount, who was Bohannon in Hell on Wheels, and he's great as Captain Pike. Some of the supporting characters are a bit too cheery for me, because the start of the series is Klingon war. They start a war with the Klingons, and the Klingons look stupid. I will say that.
I was real confused when I started watching that. I was like, what happened to the Klingons? Did some kind of nuclear meltdown happen and mess with the Klingon skulls?
They already explained why the Klingons looked like, Hispanics in the original series and why they had ridges after the Next Generation. They explained all that in Enterprise. But now they are a type of Klingon that I had never seen before. They're more lizard-like almost. It's weird. Don't like the Klingons too much. But series starts off, Klingon War started, and these are old school, damn near Nazi Klingons. They're fucking crazy, and Klingon forever. They will purge you and shit, which I can get behind. But everyone's too cheerful when you got just Klingons roaming through the fucking galaxies, just now getting cloaking devices, just raping and pillaging everywhere they go. And everyone's just like, don't worry, we'll all be friends in the end.
It's Klingons. That's not how it works.
Yeah, no. Though, one of the best things was when the main character, Michael Burnham, asks Sarek, who's Spock's dad and her adopted father, how did the Vulcans deal with the Klingons? And he told her to give them a Vulcan hello. Which basically, when they first met the Klingons, they tried the whole peaceful interaction thing. Klingons attacked, destroyed their ship. After that, every time a Vulcan ship saw a Klingon ship, they opened fire immediately. Because that's all the Klingons would understand. Until eventually, they respected the Vulcans, and that's how they made peace. So her idea was, I'm just going to blow this ship up before the rest of the Klingons get here, and really send them a fucking message that we're not fucking around. Didn't work out the way she wanted to because she didn't get to. But started Interstellar War, went life in prison afterwards. They put her in prison for life, but she got grabbed by the captain of the Discovery. And, she's all sad and sitting in her bunk like, look what I did. Oh, and I know exactly how many people died at that battle and blah, blah, blah. But there's always someone just walking up like, don't worry, it'll be okay. We'll be buddies forever. We'll be friends forever.
Well, it happens.
Yeah. But yes, watch it. I think you'll like it.
All right, so we're saying Discovery this season good and Mando good.
Yes.
All right, so look forward to videos from us. Check out the Discord link. Get a t-shirt if you want. Get a mask. Or if not, at least wear a mask. What else? We got anything else?
We got mugs and totes and such.
Yeah, we got. So you check out the Chotsky
phone case.
Stuff. Oh, yeah.
So if you have a Samsung Galaxy S20 FE, do not buy the Samsung Galaxy S20 case. It will not fit because it's several inches too big. There's a joke to be made there, but I won't because I'm respectful of stuff.
All right, so fair enough. So we're going to be doing individual videos, the two of us. Hopefully getting Buddy Phil and Tom back together for something here whenever we hear from what's going on.
I would also like to, down the road, get some of our fans to join Discord that play games that we play. We can all play together.
Yep.
Gotta get a video game play group.
Get it going on there. That would be great if you got some video games going on. I'm going to do some old school game reviews. I'm going to do some DM advice stuff. Maybe do some trash crafting. Don't know about that yet. You're going to do some video games, maybe some painting. We'll have some more pandemic bullshit chats. We'll have a what do you got?
Just distract them for a minute. I forgot something.
Fair enough. All right. Well, we will be doing. I did find a treasure. I've been hunting for years, and I got the Master Books version of the Indiana Jones from West End Games. This thing is hard to come by. You can't even get a pirated copy of this bad boy. It's the D6 system. Never got to play it. Always wanted it. And guess what? Some nice fellow foolishly put it up for $20, and I bought it. For every other copy I've seen, the cheapest I found is $125. So eBay sometimes pays off. He's back. Dun dun dun.
Got the
Was that a 12?
And the
Was that a 12-inch fig?
Yeah, it's G.I. Joe size.
Right, but I mean, you got. Why is one not painted?
Well, this is what they call the artist proof. It's the unpainted one.
Oh, okay.
I bought it specifically. A lot of people are getting them to repaint them.
Okay.
Or to paint them the way they want.
So what'd you pay for that? What'd you pay for them things each?
I think the whole set was like $50.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it wasn't terrible. I don't know if they're out of print yet, because this one was supposed to arrive in July, and it just got here last week. So they might be, I don't know if they're already sold out. I pre-ordered mine like in January or some shit. But it's just a big-ass fucking Space Marine that they made now that Marvel is partnering with GW for comic books and such. They've got access to more money.
Nice.
They've also got TV shows coming out, animated
really?
CG TV shows. Yeah.
Man, I'm interested to hear that.
Yeah. I haven't gotten too deep into it because they haven't released that much, but they're working on a comic book with Marvel, which is strange because they had a 40K comic book years ago called Damnation Crusade, which was about Black Templars, and it was magnificent. Done by Dark Horse, I think?
Doubt this will be the same.
No, it will not. That's the part that worries me.
The flavor of it may not be as dark.
Well, yeah, because Marvel's not going to run 40K the way 40K is supposed to be, because it's just too dark, and kids probably don't want their kids reading about this kind of shit. Especially when you find out that an Iron Warrior creates a new Space Marine by implanting a human being inside a woman until it gestates in her and then rips itself out.
Yeah, that's
probably not going to make it up to episode 1 of Marvel's 40K.
Yeah, no, probably not.
But the TV shows are being made by GW and one of their partner companies, so I don't know if Marvel has too much to do with that. It looks good. The only one that looks a little wonky is the one they made that's for kids. They actually have one for kids where it's like kids living on a 40K planet, one of the more mild ones. And there's like cartoon Necrons and shit, which I don't know if you can really make Necrons into a cute cartoony thing.
You know what's ate up that I didn't get to tell you at the time? But the company I used to work for almost had that deal with Games Workshop for the 40K, animated stuff.
I had heard that they were talking about it, but I didn't know.
Yeah, it was pretty damn close, bro.
Well,
it was pretty close.
We'll see.
Yeah, I do have a deal that I'm doing. Looks like it's going to happen. With I can't give too many details, but be doing something to do with Call of Cthulhu soon, and I'm doing a little more with the Aliens role-playing game that'll be coming out. I get additional writer credit in quotation marks for doing some game design, small game design stuff with my writing partner Andrew E.C. Gaska is the main writer of all that shit, and he's the famous guy. I just do stuff like, hey, I need a chart. Cool, I can do that. But, no, so some Cthulhu stuff will be coming out. I do have a Choose Your Own Adventure graphic novel coming out, and
Right.
that'll be next year. And then so 8th Grade Witch. If you're into that kind of thing, we did an updated and graphic novelization of that, and then we also did another one that's going to be announced. Will be coming out the year after or so, but those are already done in the pipeline. But I'll give more details when I can on that kind of stuff. I don't think there's anything else crazy going on with us besides surviving pandemic. Hit us in the comments or on Facebook and let us know what kind of stuff you want us to craft. We took care of the Discord thing, hopefully, and that was a comment that we had, of course, didn't see for a month because we're an idiot. I'll be the idiot on that one. And
we both have access to it.
We had so much crap going on and trying to survive, get everything. The new normal is not all that normal for everybody, but we'll definitely get some videos and stuff going. I'm not going to tell you we're going to be prompt because we never are. But go ahead and put up what you want to see. We're thinking about doing some sci-fi stuff because that was asked for back in the day. And so I'm thinking about doing something maybe for a Star Wars Legion kind of thing you can use, or a Star Wars role-playing game. Or maybe we'll do some crazy apocalyptic crap or Gamma World shit, whatever. It won't be D&D shit. It won't be D&D. It'll be sci-fi, futuristic-based stuff. And it'll be made out of junk. It'll be junk crafting. That's what we'll be doing.
You're crafting junk out of junk. Also, if any of you have any suggestions for video game stuff you want to see, let me know. I run on Xbox. At the moment, I'm playing Knights of the Old Republic just because I love the game. I play Destiny, games like that. I prefer not the first-person shooter PvP shit, but I will play it.
You were gone. This is what I was distracted with. I finally got a copy of this that I've been hunting for 10 years.
Really?
This is the Indiana Jones Master Book Edition, the D6 version by West End Games of Indiana Jones game.
West End does make a good game.
I used to love West End Games. I hate their initiative, but other than that, it's great.
Yeah.
But
there are a handful of things that I believe need to be house ruled just to make it.
Right. Which we will do, and we're up for it. If you guys want to play some Star Wars something, hit us up on Facebook and the Discord. Join the Discord. We'll get something going because we would be into doing some. We're playing D&D with our regular crew, and it's D&D, which it's fine. I like D&D. It could be a little more exciting. It currently isn't, but
there's only so much you can do with goblins and orcs.
That's not true. I mean, right now I'm pining for goblins and orcs. I'll just say that. I need to drop it so I don't offend our current dungeon master. Anyway.
Yeah, we keep running out of them.
Yeah, and I guess we're gonna have to play. But we got some stuff we want to review. We're gonna do some, like I said, reviews and old school reviews, and maybe I'll drag out some old mods and we can talk about them or doing some conversion stuff. I do have one I'm going to talk about using 4th edition stuff in your 5th edition game, because 4th edition gave us some good stuff, my friends, and we'll talk about that.
It has some neat things in it, yes.
Yep. And the recharge abilities are spectacular, and when you got that rules lawyer that knows that monster manual back and forth and back of his hand and you don't think you can pull something on them, when you start using 4th edition abilities on them, they start freaking out. And it's all good in the hood.
Just like it's the exploding blinker stink dog effect.
Yep, that's exactly right.
If you can't surprise your party, just make shit up.
It's always fun. Anyway, all right, we're gonna get off here. We don't want to keep on for all on tonight. We just wanted to let you know. Yeah, nobody has the Corona crud. We're still pushing along. Families are pushing along. Hope everybody survived so far. Doing good. Hope you're all staying safe. Hope you had a good Halloween, which we missed the drop on that. So maybe we'll do a throwback Halloween thing, because we could do a cardboard graveyard or some crazy shit like that. Some kind of Halloween crafty stuff. But to be honest, couldn't get out to the Dollar Tree to get all my fucking Halloween goodies. So gonna have to use the supplies I got sitting around here. Which, yes, I know, there's a lot, but there's not the good, don't have all the skeletons and stuff we need.
You can make stuff, you just can't make what you want.
Well, right. I mean, Of course not, because first off, I don't think I have the glue anywhere around here. So I mean, it's truly is trash crafting now, because it's like, what glue do we got? That's what we'll use. What are we gonna use? What will this glue stick together? Okay, let's make some shit.
Every time I have an order at Walmart.com or something, I always throw in a small pack of glue of some kind because I know eventually it'll be used as currency.
Yep, well, I need to start doing it. It's going to be used as currency with me because pretty soon I'm going to have to be going around, fucking begging for super glue and shit.
Come on, baby.
Yeah,
just give me a little bit of super glue.
Just a little bit. Just come on, baby. Just a little bit. Come on. All right, so... keep doing it DeathCraft style. Craft or die, all our nonsense tags. Like you and yours, you will hear from us again. It'll be before Thanksgiving, I promise. We're planning to try to do something again this week. We will try to do that craft thing. I will try to shoot a video if I can fit one in, it may be our early morning, me drinking coffee, yelling at the camera, but you will get a video. And, matter of fact, that might be the way to do it. I'll get up, feed the dogs, do that, and sit down with the camera and be like, all right, goddammit, let's talk D&D. Or whatever.
What I can do with fish line.
Well, yeah, we're not gonna do no crafting at that time in the morning, but I'll definitely do a talk. Oh, looks like I lost my buddy. His camera froze up. That's definitely telling us time to go. So, later days, folks. We'll catch you on the flip side. Have a good one.